Chapter 1. The City of Lars. Donkeys years ago, just after the blessed years, it was actually when men counted time by the sun and the moon. Then they traveled by observing the four wings of the earth, and some also gazed at the stars. At that time, even though I did not apply my mind to consciously observe the ways of men, trends and patterns were opened up before me, and I decided to preserve the wisdom for generations to come. It is the story of wonderful things that happened in the White Wilderness. Some people have argued that it was only a legend, and even the wiser ones said that it happened before time started counting. But it all happened in the fourth part, or precisely the last part of the popular trade age. I was there, and it was indeed among the forgotten stories of men. At that time, men of skills devised the use of Chinese stones to make trade easy. Gold and silver, rubies and pearls, precious stones too numerous to be counted. They were valued according to their beauty and availability. Then men put an end to darkness and searched recesses of caves for treasures. They trod the shadows of death and broke open shafts away from the dwellings of men. They hung in faraway places which were hitherto not known to the feet of men, paths not known to birds, not even the golden eagles, including channels that the proud lions had not trodden. They put their hands on the flint and overturned the mountains at the foundations. Thus they went around the whole earth to gather precious stones. Yet some dived into the bottom of the deep waters, and according to one of the legends of those days, some men went beyond the earth to get treasures. Towards the end of that age was the fame and splendor of prosperous domains, including the city of Lars, which was in the upper half of the earth. I have given a good map of the region of its existence, but that could be misleading someday, for lands are adrift on the waters. The city was called the Mingled City, for it was filled by all kinds of men, tall and short, fair and pale. I can't even recount all their sorts. According to one rich famous traveler who contributed immensely to the law of the city, the mystery of the mix lay with the war age and the age of mass migration. It was a common saying in those days that it took 100 years into 3 for Lars to become a city of mixed men, and it would take 10 years to write the history, and 1 year to tell the story. The fame of the city was so great that even historians doubt the records. It was told that the marble wall of the city was so tall that men could touch the sky early in the morning while standing on it. It was so magnificent that when one king came up against the city, his soldiers admired the wall and retreated. Though some said that it was because of the height and strength, the fact remains that the soldiers turned back. There were other cities in that region, but Lars seemed to be the richest of all. To display their wealth, they bound their prisoners with fetters of silver and built the gates of the city with pure gold. Socken, a popular storyteller in the city, was said to be talking like a gentle parrot by a foreign caravan when he told them that they should check their treasures before entering the city, lest the rich among them would sell his beast of burden to eat before leaving Lars. Many folks from other cities longed to rent even a rat hole in Lars because of its name and riches. A story was told of a king from a very distant city that came to see Lars, but the inhabitants started giving him alms, thinking that he was a beggar. The region of his existence was bordered by the turbulent waters on the west, the Sea of Meditation on the south, and the Deep Sea on the east. Apart from the day and night, it counted its time by seasons. It had 4 seasons in every year. The first, called the first rain, had 70 and 7 days, and was their time of seed sowing. Sometime, the second, was the warmest in the year, and had 90 and 2 days. The third season, which was called the second rain, had 70 and 6 days, and was usually the time of harvest. The last season, snow time, was the most popular. It was the coldest season, during which cold white flakes, or snow, fell from the sky. It had 120